Public School online chemistry classes. Today we are discussing about the topic called rancidity, which is one of the effect of oxidation. So as we have learned already in the last classes, the effect of oxidation will causes, the first thing is corrosion and the second one it is rancidity. Okay. So when you come with the rancidity will be occurring in the food materials, that too which are consisting of oils or fats. Okay. So those oils or fats, they will be undergoing the oxidation process. What do you mean by oxidation then? Oxidation is nothing but just the addition of oxygen atoms to any substances. So that process we are calling it as oxidation process. Okay. So when the oxidation is happening with the food material, that food material is which is consisting of unsaturated fatty acids, like unsaturated in the sense double bonded compounds or triple bonded compounds which are present in the food material, those will start to break their bonds. By that what happens? The slow oxidation process will be taking place and it is going to form the new substances which is completely oxidized. So those we are calling it as oxidized product, and the another name we can call them as rancid products. Okay, example, a simple example I am giving for you. If your parents kept outside a food for 1 or 2 days, so what you can observe? What is the process which is taking place? So there, after 1 or 2 days, what you have observed that is very correct. The food slowly it will give the bad smell, even though if you taste that food also, it will be somewhat sour in taste. So sour in taste in the sense, it's nothing but bad taste will be coming. Why? What is the reason? The reason behind that process is nothing but it is rancidity. Okay students, let us go with the definition of rancidity. So here the process of slow aerial oxidation, the process of slow aerial oxidation of oils or fats which are consisting in the food, which are present in the food material to form oxidized products, which is called as rancid product, and which results in the formation or which results in giving unpleasant smell or taste, which are going to give unpleasant smell or taste. So this process we are calling it as rancidity. A simple equation also you can give there. If a food material like oil or fat, if this is there, this is going to combine with the oxygen molecule which is present in the atmosphere. The slow oxidation process, it is oxidation process is taking place, then you are getting rancid products. You are getting rancid products which results in giving unpleasant smell. They are going to give unpleasant smell as well as the bad taste also will be coming. Unpleasant smell or unpleasant taste. So this process we are calling it as rancidity. Yes, this rancidity is having some types. So based on the combination, which molecule is going to combine or which molecule is the reason for the rancidity. So based on that, this rancidity have been divided into 3 types. So the first one, it is hydrolytic rancidity. So when you come with the hydrolytic, hydro in the sense it's nothing but water. So this water molecule is necessary for the rancidity, where with the help of water molecule, the unsaturated carbon compounds or else oils or fats, they are going to divide, they are going to break their chains with the help of water molecule. So due to that, the rancidity which is occurring or which is taking place with the help of water, that process or that type of rancidity is called as hydrolytic rancidity. Okay. So the second one, you have oxidative rancidity. So here oxidative rancidity, as we are learning in the 10th standard, the oxidation which is taking place in the atmosphere by the combination of oxygen. So here with the help of oxygen molecule is going to break the bonds, break the chains of fatty acids. So that type of rancidity which is taking place is called as oxidative rancidity. In our 10th exams or else in 10th syllabus, we are going only through about this oxidative rancidity. they won't ask you for hydrolytic rancidity or microbial rancidity. Only we are having oxidative rancidity. How does the rancidity is going to occur? By using oxygen molecule. Then the third one, we have microbial rancidity. So this microbial rancidity will be by microorganisms. I think we have learned in the biology classes. By using microorganisms. So this microorganism is consisting of some enzymes, and those enzymes are called as lipase. I think so you know. Lipase is a type of enzyme. By using this enzyme called as lipase, this lipase have an ability to break the fatty acid chain, which is having a long chain of fatty acids. Those will be completely broken by using the enzyme called as lipase. So when the rancidity is happening by the usage of this microorganism, then that type of rancidity is called as microbial rancidity. Hope you understood this one. The rancidity which is occur by using water is called as hydrolytic. Then by using oxygen is called as oxidative rancidity. And with the help of microorganism, if the rancidity product is going to form, then that type of rancidity is called as microbial rancidity. Okay, so this is about rancidity and types of rancidity. Then if you wanted to prevent the rancidity, if you want to control the rancidity or to retard the rancidity, what we can do? What are the methods we are going to use for controlling rancidity? Yes, now we are going with the prevention methods of rancidity. So in this, first of all, you should know about antioxidants. By the addition of antioxidants, when you add these antioxidants to the food material, so those antioxidants are going to control the supply of oxygen, or we can say these antioxidants are nothing but reducing agents. Reducing agent in the sense, it is nothing but just the removal of oxygen molecule. The product or the compound which is ready to remove the oxygen molecule, that compound is nothing but reducing agent. So these reducing agents are used as antioxidants which are mixed with the food material. By that what happens? We can retard the rancidity. Just we can control the rancidity. For example, we have some types of antioxidants like BHA and another one it is BHT. BHA in the sense, if you wanted to give the abbreviation, they may ask you for one mark question, give the abbreviation for BHA and BHT. BHT. Here B means it is butylated hydroxy, and A in the sense it's anisole. Butylated hydroxy anisole, and here butylated hydroxy toluene. So like this, you have to give the abbreviation. B means butylated H hydroxy A anisole, B butylated H hydroxy, T means toluene. So these two are the antioxidants. Just two examples I have given here. These two are the antioxidants which are mixed with the food material just to control the rancidity. Even though they may ask you structure also. So this structure can be drawn. Just look at the board. First of all, you have to take a benzene ring. To this benzene ring, you are going to add a chain. Here OH group will be present upside, and downside OCH3 group will be present. And here at the right corner, carbon atom is attached with 3 methyl groups. So this is butylated hydroxy anisole. And when you come with the BHT, butylated hydroxy toluene, same again, the benzene ring is taken. To this benzene ring, you are going to add OH group upside, and downside CH3 methyl group. Only methyl group is present, and the right corner 3 methyl atoms to the carbon atom, they are attached, and to the left also same again, methyl atoms are attached. They may ask this question for 1 mark. Just for 1 mark, the structure of butylated hydroxy anisole. So this is your structure for BHA, and this is the structure for BHT, butylated hydroxytoluene. So these are the antioxidants which are used to retard rancidity. Okay, let us go with the second one, packing food with nitrogen gas. We are going to pack the food, or we are flushing the nitrogen gas to the food containing bags, where the nitrogen is somewhat less reactive in nature. Due to that, it doesn't react with food molecule or food material, even though it doesn't allow the oxygen to react with the food material. So by that, what happens? There will be slowdown of oxidation process. That in the sense, we are going to control the rancidity. So by flushing nitrogen gas to the food containing bags, as you know that the chips packets, in the manufacturing of chips packets or else any Lay's packets, what you are going to eat, all those things will be flushed with nitrogen gas. So inside there will be nitrogen gas. Why? Because it is having an ability to control the reaction of oxygen with the food molecule, so it doesn't allow the oxygen to break the bond, oil or fat bond which is present inside the food molecule or food material. Due to that, we can control the rancidity. So this is also one of the important method in the preventing of rancidity. Then we have the third one, packing or storing the food in airtight container bags. Airtight container bag is there. What happens there? Inside the bag there will be no supply of oxygen. If there is no supply of oxygen, then completely there will be slowdown of oxidation process. Due to that, indirectly we can say that there will be slowdown of rancidity. So slowly the rancidity is going to be controlled by keeping or storing the food in airtight container bags. So we are not going to supply the air, we are not going to supply oxygen inside the bag. So that's what airtight container bags. Then the third one, storing food in refrigerators. Then why we are using these refrigerators? This is important. This refrigerator, inside the refrigerator there will be low temperature. When that, already in 9th standard we have learned, the temperature is directly proportional to rate of reaction. When there is a decrease in the temperature, even though the reaction also will be slow. So same thing here, when there is a less temperature, the oxygen molecule will not react easily with the food materials or oils or fats which are contained in the food material. There will be slow reaction or there will be slowdown of oxidation process. By that we can control rancidity. So this is also one of the important method. Already you are using this. Your parents will keep the food. If a leftover food is there, or else any other things, any other foods are there, food materials are there, they are going to keep it inside the refrigerators. So that is the reason behind that is just to control the rancidity. Clear? Then the fourth one, you are going to store the food away from the sunlight. You are going to store the food away from sunlight. Then what happens? If the sunlight is present, then the temperature increases, the oxidation process will be more faster. Okay, when sunlight is present, the oxidation will be somewhat faster. If it is away from the sunlight, again same thing what I have said here in the refrigerator, the temperature will be less. When the temperature is less, the process of oxidation also will be going to become less, the slowdown of oxidation. By that we can control rancidity. So these are the prevention methods. Even though if any other prevention methods is there, you can write in your notes there. The first prevention method we have to use are the food material is added, it is mixed with antioxidants, and those antioxidants, some examples have given there, BHT and BHA. Okay. And then the second one, we are going to store the food, or we are going to mix the food with nitrogen gas, where the nitrogen gas will not allow oxygen to react with the food molecule because of its inert nature or less reactive in nature. Then the third one, the food is stored inside the airtight container bags. Then fourth one, the food is stored inside the refrigerators, and the last one, the sunlight. The food is stored away from the sunlight. So these are the prevention methods. Yes, hope you understood about rancidity, then the prevention methods of rancidity. So please students, take your notes, try to write the definition of the rancidity and the prevention methods. Not only these methods, if any other methods if you know, try to write those prevention methods in your notes. So in the next class, we are going to discuss about a new topic. It is metals and